Man, I got everything broken again. Now I gotta try and find these parts. And everything is just so hard to find anymore. It just gets really annoying.
Hey bro, I hear you're looking for some parts.
Yeah, I am looking for some parts, but you know how it is right now, man. So many things are so hard to find, it's just impossible anymore.
It's definitely not impossible. You just got to know the right people, bro.
So are you saying you're the right people? You got some parts? What do you have exactly?
Man, you ain't no snitch, are you? Because I ain't dealing with no snitches.
Man, I ain't no snitch. I'm just trying to get my cars back up and running so I could gotten bash. What do you got?
All right, bro. Well, how much money you got?
I got the stock stuff, and for a little bit extra, I got the premium stuff. So, how much money you got?
Man, I definitely want some of that premium stuff.
But I'm a little short on cash. Do you think you could front me till next week?
Sorry, bro. No cash, no bash. I'm out.
What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day out there. Guys, we're going to head down to the motocross track. We're going to take a couple cars with us that I've either hardly ever had down there or have never had down there. And right about there is one of them. That's right, guys. We're going to take the Tekno, and we're taking this thing out bashing. It's been sitting on that shelf long enough. We're going to take it down there, give it a rip down at the motocross track. We're not going to go too hard on her, but we're going to take her down and give her a little rip around. Also, guys, drop a comment down below if you guys enjoy those little skits that I put together from time to time. You know, at the beginning of the video, I have fun putting them together. I laugh at myself doing them, but I just want to know if you guys think they're funny, if they're stupid, if I should continue them or not. Drop a comment down below. Also, want to send a big thank you to everybody. I've been noticing a lot of people in the comments popping up with the little sticker, the little Bars and Tone sticker beside their name. And that means that you joined my membership for the YouTube channel. And I want to send a big thank you to everybody out there who is joining and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. Remember, anybody who supports it, I'm going to be putting my email address in the comments or in the description. And I'm going to send you out some stickers along and stuff like that. So if you've been joining, I really appreciate it, guys. And anybody else is interested in supporting the channel, you know, go ahead. I think this is the first time I've ever mentioned this, so I'm not going to bring it up very often. I hate doing that stuff. But, you know, if you want to support the channel, join the membership, guys. But, guys, we're going to go motocross track, have a little fun. So stay tuned, everybody. Full throttle. There she goes. All right, guys. Well, we have made it down to the motocross track. Hopefully it doesn't rain on me today. This is going to be one of those days that are not perfect for lighting, but I got to make do with what I got today. And, guys, as I said, we got the Tekno ET48 2.0 in here. We do have the M2C Racing race chassis under this thing. It's not the Bastard chassis. I'm also running the M2C Racing emulsion shock caps on this thing and a few other different upgrades on this thing. We are running the Tekno RX8 system in this thing. Running it on 4S, but without further ado, let's get the Tekno dirty. This thing has only seen the motocross track down here once, and it's been up at the indoor track a couple times during the wintertime. But the thing just handles like a dream. But you know what, guys? I have been thinking, and oh man, this thing has been sitting on the shelf too much. And for the amount of money I got invested in this car, it's time to beat this thing around. It can always be fixed. I can always clean it up and use it as a race car, but we're gonna start running this thing a little more often. And it handles so nice. All right, we're gonna start on some of the little bit smaller jumps. Don't know how these tires are going to, man, that thing was smooth as butter. Not sure how these tires are gonna work out on this track exactly. Can't decide it yet if they're just spinning a lot, because they are track tires, guys. They are not really meant for this. Oh man, oh, she landed right into the rut. But it takes the jump so nicely and so smooth. It just, the suspension on this thing is just amazing. It has worked great everywhere I've taken it so far. Right under the dirt pile. But guys, she's taking the jumps so nicely. Woo! I think I've been missing out not just bashing this thing and keeping this thing too much of a shelf queen. It's time to get this thing, time to give this thing its basher legs, should I say. We're gonna work our way around the track here a little bit and test it out on some different jumps, see how she takes it, see how it handles. Yeah, I don't know about the tires just yet. Like, they seem to hook up, but I got way too much spinning going on, honestly. Ooh, just enough air control to be able to correct this thing, but it definitely needs more gearing if I'm gonna bash this thing. I might change out the electronics on it also if I'm going to continue to bash it. Everybody kept telling me, man, you need to start bashing that thing and enjoying it. And you know what? You're right. I can always fix it up. I can always get another one. And guys, she flies and this thing just jumps and handles amazing. Man. All right, well, we're gonna start out on a slightly smaller jump here on this little tabletop one here that launches out there. I just don't really want to get the thing muddy because the electronics are not waterproof electronics. They're obviously race electronics and they're not quite as durable when it comes to this stuff. Going light on it, guys, going light on it. Seeing how she jumps, because I definitely have to gear it up. Man, she flies just like a little rocket. But it definitely needs geared up because I have this thing still geared from the indoor track, and I had it set up for obviously a very tight track, so it's not geared very high at all right now. Oh, this thing just jumps beautiful. Uh-oh, wow. Man, that thing almost just ended the day for the poor Tekno. But she landed. Beautiful. Oh, I think I landed. I can't see it. All right, we're gonna give her a riff around for a few more minutes. I'm gonna check the temps on this thing because, like I said, I've never had this thing out in really. I had it out here once to the track, but it was very. Oh, almost cleared the double, but it was very light. I'm definitely holding the thing open a lot more. So I want to make sure she's not getting too hot. Oh, I just cleared that thing. Wow. I don't know if you guys are able to see that, but I actually managed to clear that whole double. See if I can clear it coming this way. Beautiful. You couldn't ask for a smoother landing than that, guys. I mean, come on. That was butter smooth. Well, unfortunately, that jump really isn't able to be used right now. As you can see, it's got a small forest growing on either side of it where I normally take off going that way. And until that gets shaved down, I guess we're gonna have to maybe test the Tekno out once on the monster jump, guys. What do you guys think? You wanna see the Tekno go off the monster jump? Because I do. All right, guys, well, we're not hitting the monster jump just yet. So if you want to see that, it'll probably be near the, it won't be near the end, but that was pretty cool. It was a nice little kicker jump, but we are going to jump it. But obviously I want to come out here and give this thing a lure around and just have a little fun before if I were to break it. It's not, too early on. Yeah, these little kicker jumps on the sides of this thing are pretty nasty on some of them. To find some smoother spots. But guys, you know, I was contemplating on bashing this thing. It's been sitting on the shelf. I've taken it up to the track a couple times and I was like, oh, I'm scared to break this thing, you know, like I'm scared to bash the electronics. You know, I got a lot of money invested in it. And then it kind of dawned on me. I'm like, I got more money wrapped up in the Outcast 8S that I just got done lawn darting out here from 60 feet in the air. Like, take this thing out, enjoy it. Shelf queens, man, they're nice to look at and all, but it's way more fun driving them, guys. Get out there and just bash them and enjoy it. All right, I may have found a cool line. We're gonna try this jump. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, actually did. Oh, it's pretty decent. Well, I guess with the only part, if I'm, oh, she's stuck in the weeds over there. It did turn the reverse on from the track. So I do have reverse. But the only part I'm scared about with launching this thing up the monster jump, guys, is having enough wheel speed to correct this thing if it gets out of control, because it does have the track gearing on it. So that is my only concern, but you know, we're gonna try it anyway. She flies so nice though. Suspension is just beautiful on this car. All right, we're building up to the big one. We're moving our way over there. We're going to try this one out here. This is usually where I've always tagged straight into the telephone pole, but we are further down the jump, so we shouldn't have to worry about hitting the pole. Oh! Well, that was a pretty ugly landing, and I see a shock broken, guys. Man, I'm not really sure what happened there, but she kicked really hard over. Let's see what happened to the shock. Well, the shock rod pulled out of the shock end that mounts to the rear A-arm. So I'm gonna take this thing back to the truck. I do have some tools with me. I'm gonna see if I can get this thing fixed up. At least enough to get like 1 or 2 jumps off the monster jump, guys, because definitely want to send this thing at least once or twice off of that thing. I'm sure you guys want to see it. All right, well, that was quick and painless. Just pulled the shock off, screwed everything back in. I even didn't have them screwed the whole way down, so I had a bunch of new meat to screw into on the plastic end too. Probably why it didn't pull out. Whenever I was assembling this thing, I may have forgot to just tighten it the whole way up. I don't know, but that was a nasty landing over there. I don't know what kicked it, but man, it threw it completely sideways, as you've seen. But guys, we're gonna give her one send off at this jump, I think, and then we're gonna go for the big one. A couple changes I am gonna make to this thing if I do turn this into a full-time basher is I'm gonna change the electronics out. I'm gonna put a 6S system in this thing and keep this stuff for maybe another race buggy, and go over a couple other things, different tires. But guys, let's give her a first send off this jump. Whoa, maybe. All that talk to lead up to do that. That's what you call quality bashing there, buddies. All right, see, this is where I could have said, hey, let's give it its first jump and edited this down and nobody would know the difference. However, if I do something stupid, if something happens, I'm gonna show you guys. Holy smokes. Wow. That thing caught a lot for just on running on 4S, guys. That thing caught some pretty good distance. I can only imagine, even on the 4S, if I geared this thing up some more, she wouldn't fly even with this Tekno RX-8 system in here. It's got the 1900 2000 kV motor. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's got the race system in it. Not really intended for this, but you know, when has that ever stopped us before? We're gonna get her lined up for the first monster launch, guys. We're gonna give her one more monster launch off of here. Oh! And it played dead on me. All right, I think I know which line I'm gonna pick here. I haven't jumped it yet, but I'm just kind of running it in here for a second. As you guys can see, I am about to get poured on, so I wanted to run some other cars, but I don't think the weather's gonna let me today. But at least I'll get to run the Tekno. All right, guys, let's get the Tekno its first launch. Half throttle, full throttle. There she goes. Oh man, and she took it like a champ. I mean, definitely are not getting, that's weird. Did that again. It tried to land on its side, but guys, she flew perfect off of that. Not getting the distance I do with, you know, the Italian or the Creighton XL or the Sledge, but she did it pretty nice and smooth, and the landing was beautiful. All right, we're gonna give her one more, and then we're gonna call it a day, I think. There we go, we are full throttle. A little bit of weeds. Oh my God. Yeah, those weeds just slowed her down big time. There we go. Man, that flat landing down there is what always kicks the bodies off of the sledge. Since that was kind of a crappy jump, we're gonna go for another one. All right, here we go. There we go. Nice. Oh! Woo! She landed into the ditch down there. Oh man. All right, let's take a look at the Tekno quick and see if everything looks intact. All the front shocks, everything look good. All the A-arms are intact. M2C Racing chassis looks beautiful. Body still looks good. I'm not hearing the ESC fan running. So I have a feeling that the ESC fan on this Tekno system would not be putting up with too much bashing, which is another thing and another reason I can't run this system in here as a full-time basher, because I know the electronics are just not going to love it. Real quickly, guys, I wanted to take back my words. The ESC fan is still running. It's just really, really quiet. But this is a fan, ESC, motor, warm but not too hot, and this is the 2000 kV. But yeah, she's still She still is mint, guys. Guys, the Tekno just does things so nice. Where'd it go? Sorry, I lost it. I wasn't expecting it to actually clear this jump. Sorry, guys. I enjoy myself out here. Watching cars do things and managing to land and keep going just sometimes still blows my mind. But there we go. Anyway, guys, we're gonna call it a day. I hope you guys enjoyed a little bash video with the Tekno ET48 2.0. She held up like a champ out here and performed awesome. Suspension and handling on this thing are what you'd expect from a Tekno, guys. And a few added M2C goodies. She's out here bashing. I'm just got to make a few tweaks to the electronics, I think. But other than that, she was an awesome rig. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And hopefully I don't get rained on before I get back to the car. But that's going to do it, guys. So until next time, y'all, be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.